Make we find money, we go buy Rover. Find money, we go big pass and go take money, we fi buy Rover. Big money, no go pick Uber. Original version, some slay.
Said the last time this year, in your name, in your Baba, Manny, Yamia Dum, or Baba, never be brave, so actually. Now, one of the most important questions of life are beside would have been the basics of life. Many people neglect it because we have 3 stages in life: to be born, to get married, and then die. These 3 stages in life cannot be surpassed. They are stages in life. But in between the first and the second is what we are about to discuss. And it's a major issue not only on the continent of Africa, but in the world over. And biblically, it also has its own basics. That is why before Mary got pregnant, the Spirit of God descended on her and told her what was a permission from above. So it's not just anything that intercourse is a mere fact, no. But it's a reality of life which needs to be taken care of and which needs to be discussed thoroughly. So before you enter it, you need to understand it. And you need to know what you are going to enter. So that as you are entering into it, you know what it involves, what it entails, so that you'll be able to come out of it successfully. And to be able to move along with it in life successfully, because it's a stage in life that you are entering. And mind you, someone may also think as a youth foundation, we are trying to discuss something which is not important or not of good value. But remember, we've said it on record that there are 3 circles of life that the people of Big are living that we would like to break. And it's a circle that has led to the death of many people in this place. And breaking this circle calls for so many things. There should be a situation whereby there is a platform for every issue to be discussed, so that if anyone is facing any challenge, the person will be able to come out, know the right people to go to discuss his or her issue with, and feel free, so that the soul, the mind, and the entire body will be free. Stress kills. And it has been one of the major causes of death of this environment. And to break it, it's not only a matter of praise, but it has to be with so many divergent issues. And one of these issues is what we are going to discuss today. The youth take it for granted, and the old people sometimes take it for granted too. But in our stage as youth, it needs to be discussed thoroughly, so that as we face the challenges of life, we know the basics that we have. We know the foundation that we have, that it's been laid right. So that we can all live successfully in life and achieve what we've been ordained to achieve in life and our purposes. So, Elder, you are welcome once again to this platform of Barcelona Big Youth Foundation. And it's a foundation set for the youth to understand what life really is and what life holds for each and every one of us. And the time and the season that we are in, what actually is the time and what we need to do as youth to prepare us for the better of each and every youth's future. And also, most importantly, for the generations to come. So the issue on board now is sex before marriage a sin? So the ball is in your court. as we've said it this way, sorry for speaking all this in English, but it's a matter of opening the issue. We're going to discuss in any dialect as we Ghanaians, as we understand, be it in English, Akan, Ewe, Infante, Zima, Shi, Bono, Dagoma, Dagbani, any other dialect, any of us understand and can explain better the issues that we are trying to put across. Nti nyamia dumu ya shansi die elder ewo ha elder from Paul say na obeboa yen yemia ba sister Mary enso ewo ha say na obeboa yen na mabunu ya tesa ade ya ewo obere ya deda pachoni dimu ya shansi afiri so.
Amen. We thank God so very much. Maybe it's a platform the youth to know what it takes to live on this earth and the privileges that we have on this earth and the purpose why we are on this earth.
Yes.
Over here, most of the times, being an elder, we divert our speech to the Bible because we believe that it's God who created the world,
yes,
and then created the things in the world. In Genesis, you come to realize
yes.
Genesis kachre say obo nipa obo nyame nyine wiye no obo nipa ena obo nipa no odi tumi ehye nipa mu. He empowered man to continue with his creation. The same thing okay, Genesis ona nipa nyame bo no nyame anto nyama obo ni nyina edin odi tumi ni ma nipa se nipa entoa abode so. The same thing obo nipa baako etire no bo baako eka no na etire no dia aka nyina wo wiase no nyina nipa ene boy me kire nipa wo wiase nyina no enye nyame ne bo mo binemu nipa ene toa abode a nyame eboye no so. Na se yebedua nipa ne bedua ana se obi beba wiase a nipa ene bewu sa nipa no na answer na obewu sa nipa no you need to have sex before that creation will come.
Yes.
Na eno na akwenya ba se is it good to have that sex before marriage, or you wait till you marry before you have sex? Hallelujah.
Amen.
Sorry, before the moon say hallelujah. Never Amen. The same is our question. In fact, the youth of today now, higher will be brave, and the dear young will be brave. And you will be brave. The same thing say, Akwenya Basen deliberate on it. It's on the right course. And you say, Rebecca say, Bibia and we here discuss because you know be brave, no sad notion, no, it's in our mind.
Yes.
The Bible is filled with a lot of info about sex. But say, you can say, is it good before marriage, Lydia?
Yeah.
Well, from the research that I made, Bible did not specifically state that it is not good or it is good. But then, with the quotations and the research that I made, shows that it is sinful to have sex before marriage. Why am I saying that? So you can kind obi wo Bible wa obi timi obi the Bible wa na yenko Bible mu kakra. I made a research on the Bible and then I made a research outside the Bible. Send your argument will mainly be on the Bible, because we did say Young Foundation is not only for Christians but it's also for other religions as well, if I'm right. Say your kind Hebrews 13:4 obi wo Bible am say sisi ase nyina ye wo mobile phones Hebrews 13:4 Ebitimi.
Chapter 13 verse 4. Marriage is to be honored by all.
What?
Marriage is to be honored by all. And husband and wife must be faithful to each other. God will judge those who are immoral and those who commit adultery.
Or say marriage should be what? Marriage is to be honored by all. And husband and wife must be faithful to each other. Husband and wife. One can say girlfriend, one can say fiancé, and one can say girl lover. But say marriage is to be honored by all. And husband and wife must be faithful to each other. God
will judge those who are immoral.
Who are those who are immoral? When we say somebody is immoral, who is that person?
Those who don't do what is right.
Those who don't do what is right. And the Bible says that fornication is wrong in the sight of God. Yeah. So what is fornication? And what at all is sin? So, should we talk about marriage? It's a whole institution that God has instituted for two people coming together to continue with creation. If I'm right.
Yes, you are.
Because
you are right.
The main purpose for sex is to have babies.
Yes.
If I'm right, the main purpose for sex is to have babies. The exciting side, the immediate side, no, is part of it. And no year, exactly. It becomes a bonus aspect of it. And you know, for you to have sex, you have to have a person who your heart joins with. Because we are saying. So okay, can Bible now. But say, Oma, Bemani dan na ho. Eno uyi nimfem pamie. Eno odebo obano. In that vein, let's just say, obani ye, the two coming together. Now, to sin is to disobey God. So if the Bible is saying that fornication is wrong in the sight of God, it means for you to have sex before marriage in the sight of God is wrong. Now, from what we read, Colossians 3:5 also am I? Colossians 3:5. As he put to death, therefore, whatever belongs to your earthly nature. So we be Bible now. Colossians 3:5.
Colossians 3:5. You must put to death the earthly desires at work in you.
What are the earthly desires at work in us?
Such as sexual immorality.
Go and say when we grow from our youthfulness and we get to a stage, the moment you were brought on this earth, you don't know anything. Yours is to be there and be there. Now, yours is to trust in the person who is giving it to you.
Yes.
Then we grow to a stage where we know, say when me mommy, say when me papa, say treatment no say papa, say papa. We don't know. All that we don't know is that we are trusting on the person, our mothers and our fathers. It gets to a stage you one person realize that sisi be papa anybody. And it is now it is at that time that this lustfulness comes into mind. We don't say a dude stage in a motor master if Mofrano, Ubu Akofemi, Fufu Grano Akofemi, the Nix and Mumu be and all the Nino Ataretawada. You want to grow. But a honor and at this youthful exuberance and also abam and nuna a day ye question abam say is it good for me to test the girls, or is it good for me to test the boys before I get enclave to them? And in Ayaka has said the Bible frowns on that. But that is what the Bible says. And from the research that I made, it shows that even the world at large frowns at that, because a research was made, and that study involved 2,035 married participants. You can go and check it online if you want. It's called RELATE, RELAT. What waited until marriage? Waited until marriage. Say because they waited until marriage. Those who didn't have sex before marrying, they waited till they got married before having sex. This is how it went. I'll say sexually, those who are sexually active, 25% after they got married, enjoyed their married lives. Who waited? Now, when we are to break it down, it says satisfaction with their relationship 20% higher than those who 20% of those who waited had satisfied relationship than those who had sex before getting married. So it means you waiting, say, train until you get married before having sex. You've not lost anything, but rather you are going to gain.
Amen.
If you are to wait, it will be to your own benefit. It may be common for couples to have sex before marriage, but a new study shows that couples who waited until marriage were happier with the quality of sex than couples who had intercourse before they are married. What is more, couples who delayed sex until their wedding night have more stable and happier marriage than couples who have pre-marital sex. According to the study, this study appears in the Journal of Family Psychology. And the mistake said 2,035 marriage participants took this study, and it says that it states that about 32 of the respondents have attended college. Those who did this, analysis, 32 of them were those from the college, and the others were those who were outside the college.
You consider idea back. On say okay, baby say, nyame a body and person reproduction at twasunti. And our ma obane bema ede Asia. It means obane bema Asia ne botaya enyamitu. Say awo enyanto atwaso and I say Yinya and my day and fem free. Until the moment I decide they say, oh, go in for sex, no, the Yamedia to one is a baby free moon day, Embra. And what can't be was saying, a Nigia and society, a woman. Yet, yes, any generosity bonus a day, and a car home. If we say, I was say, and yes, any generosity in Yamadica. But your mother, a dean to party Yamadis any general. You would be with me a boy, dear. A deity in your medicine account. Why did God add the joy of having sex to it? Because the main purpose is to have children. But why was the joy added to it? You will be on wow with me in the okay. And the entire sea will have an ancient so. And I'm sure time you're very ready.
Okay.
The thing you meant this honey, Jenna only say. A body be a young boy, be a boss and fast 1 day. I'm Russell. Nini Shirama. Everything that God created, He created it to be beneficial and a blessing unto man and other species or other generations or other creators or creatures. Say emfaso mmra so dia ene ne misa ade bia eba ma emfaso aba so ya ofri mu ye de eba enti se ye bodua se dua ema menyini na mayenya so emfaso bedure ya amawo ne ye betia anasa aboba ne bedi a anasa awia na ebo a ye tu bia ade bia no so ne papa but na hyase ne ye boni a Susan na papa me so be den ebete anani Susan so be wie bone but na hyase no eye odem anigye ni asomdwie a awie no adekro na hyase ne asomdwie anigye ni nkunumudie nti ene na ababia we fie no so mu aba no saa na no so de be den ebema. Every human being is a blessing to the earth and to all generations. Enti nyame ma wo ya wo aba no
so I think it would be better for us to wait, get married, then we can have all the fun that God has installed in us.
Thank you very much, Elder. We will come back to you once again. Sister, what do you also have for us concerning sex before marriage? Before we go back to our culture, what does that culture say about sex before marriage?
Right. Elder, thank you very much for giving us more depth into marriage issue, sex before marriage. I'm very glad to be part of this program. And being a Christian, you can't deny it. You cannot deny it. And most of our young ones are going into these things that they don't know. They follow their heart desire, they follow their feelings. And I will go back to what I said last time about lack of parental supervision. Lack of parental supervision. And they don't know that if I go and sleep with somebody, I'm having some kind of bond with that person. And at the end of the day, that bond, I'm building some kind of relationship, that bond. And that bond that I'm building with that person, is that bond going to last? Because if you are sleeping with somebody, at the end of the day, as Eda said earlier on, you can get pregnant. You can just attract any kind of any diseases. You know, we have a lot of sicknesses and stuff, so you can just go and then get into attract those things, and at the end of the day, those things will create problem for you. And these days, it's just like the young ones go out there, and what they do is that they look at other people and they think that, oh, we all have this equal standard. We are all of the same age, and this colleague of mine is doing it, so let me also do it. Here, Spain, Ireland, the doctors will even encourage you to do it. they'll give you some kind of medicine to prevent the pregnancy.
They even share condoms and stuff.
Yes, which is very bad, and that thing is not in our culture. I don't think that thing is in Ghana. Even if it's not in even our culture, our parents will not even encourage you to do something like that sort.
Very good, sister. Not cutting you short, but as we discussed the other day, and today has been a continuation.
Yeah,
it's a matter of we coming from a background of a different culture, and now living in an environment of a total difference, whereby they also have a different culture on their own. But when we weigh the two sides, we get to know that our people who are not introduced into sex are not allowed to go into it whenever the itching comes, whenever they feel like. We get pregnant easily. Our own people who are not giving condoms to go and practice it, we easily get pregnant. But their children who are introduced into it, who are explained vividly into it, and they are given all the necessities, the advice and the guidance, and also the freedom to come and share with any elderly person, with any doctor, with their parents, what they are going through. That freedom between the parents and the children, the community, and the professionals of these fields helps and guides these children not to get pregnant. Once again, not to have any disease, and also not to be so stressful in it. So in this environment, you see a girl moving along with a young guy, they feel happy. And they are also having their dreams fulfilled because each and every one of them is living their lives to achieve something in life. But coming to our culture, though we are in the same environment with them, yet we are moving astray.
Elder, let me come in here.
Okay.
Elder, please, you are an elder in Pentecost.
Yes.
So I would say that charismatic and Pentecostal are the same.
Yeah.
But I know very well that if I'm an elder in the house or I'm a church member, very committed church member, I know God by myself. I know what God tells me to do, and I have children in the house. I should let these kids know that though where we've come to, this is what they've been doing.
Very
but
good. Not cutting you short.
According to the word of God, it's not done in that way.
Very good.
So do I wish to please man than to please God? Elder, please, I hope you are getting what I'm saying.
Not cutting you short, but the biblical teachings are there, and our culture is also there, and the foreign culture that we have borrowed is also there. Our culture stipulates that meba heye no ankoye basabasa no ankofa nyinsɛn ana wo so ankonye mudi enti self-futuo ni wo no me ya culture na mama ya ho kwan sɛ kyewba na tena sɛ na kyerɛkyerɛ ne sɛ ade a wo kan ye ka sɛ sex a sɛ wo ba ne be me da sei na tie ye culture ne kata so ukobo din kura sɛ wo ba ade ye friend sei na be ma ade ye friend sei ya obi afere.
Exactly.
Ebi asoro ya de ba asore mu so a sa asore panyini o se wo sofu o bi na no akampa wo fere osuro a sa ne ma no kan ye nhye se mabunu e ma mabunu ne ntimi ntiase yi ntini e wona ne na fufu ko din ko ma ade ya kai me kwa akoso awe
so la
ade ya mati me so kwa ko sanya isi ye de
taste.
So we travel short. You know, during our time, I was saying that there weren't this social media, there weren't this mobile phones, there weren't this VR television fear. You just see sex anyhow. In our time, television about you go there. But then if I want to watch sex movie, my phone now it's so easy to get access to those things. Now, let's just say this question is that sorry no church those things are now. When we say the church, what is the church? The church is not the building that we go into. No, the church is you, the individual. That place that we go is the church coming together to study, to go out to do the work that God has given to us. So, you want to ask questions too, they can ask. But one thing I want us to know is that before the two come together, and then we counsel you. Now, within that counseling, all these things that when you are agreeing, the things that you have to do within that counseling, all those things comes into being. Say, Mokoshiano, Mohonimuno, the nature itself will teach you some of the things, but then within the counsel also, some of these things are brought out for the couples to know. So if some questions are there, I think you can come up questions so that the flavor of discussion.
So anybody with any question can come out with it. I said yes. Any question you have concerning sex before marriage or sex in general, you bring it out, we all discuss it together. So before then, sister, if you have anything to say.
Edda has said everything, and I think what Edda is saying is the truth. This counseling is very important. That is why some churches you have to go for counseling like 6 months before you do so many tests, and then they notice that yes, you are. Then they allow you to marry. So as you go through all this, you learn a lot of things, the positions, sex positions, and how to go about it. So even if you are JJC Impo, that is the green, you are green Impo, definitely you learn something. And I think we should also get closer to those people who are having the experience. Very good.
Sister, I'm not cutting.
We can say, show me your friends, and then
I'll show you your character.
I said initially that in our times there weren't these social televisions and internet and stuff for you to go into those things. Internet, it was very, very difficult. Even say you try movie na you do baby you be have sex romance make a crime break. But this present time they are encouraging it. They show everything as it is. Until that pressure is there. So we the youth, what we are to do now is to get ourselves busy, get something doing to keep us occupied. Now, if you see that the pressure is too much and you have the means to live, I always say marriage is not difficult. So difficult. Because that person is waiting, say, oh, missing me fee, me to me car, me say. Say, oh, means I'll bet me the actual bar. Now, if it's on to me, shower, so why not go in and then get the person? Because so much you get married. What is marriage? Marriage is two people coming together. No, yes. It's not about the wedding and then the tail and then the gowns and this. No. That is not what we are talking about.
And you're not, I said, okay, remember Muka Krebuha. Your brand a yason to me, I'm sorry, I'm far brand be brave. Our rare and Jessica. Our rare and ya one dear. Our rare. And yes, I would daddy, oh, dear cherry will be but can you say Abrabona wedding? And whatever cost you involved in it, a brown and I say, Abrabona open, so cost to the wow. So in Titiasia passe, invest in your life more than in your marriage. So we invested more in your life and less in your marriage. At the end of the day, we could see Kakuntai, so they won't prepare for one cast our life. If say, our real friends say, ritual, no, and now say customary right, no, a very short time. Say, first 2 days, no, moko animal, no trouble 1 week. Abos were through 1 month, I feel now better worker. I can be our boy, a fear baby doing a wabrabo. I feel now because I can. And when tis a bossy and alcohol, and as a cabin alcohol will be one at the baby, and your wawusika, and ampo your wawusika, you will get there, wabbo, and not yet to us on the bomber brand outdoors up to swap. I feel now was a beshabra on a day, I see you. Saben, and your own so. Will be for Frasia by a day. And a cover
will be so
more. Tis a woman, the woman Macano, a fair now bed in no day. It is a Okobo was here and no room. Saho diagonally a day, and also. But say, in subsequent discussions, no, you better discuss how to prepare to enter into marriage. Now, and then the empty home, you say, someone will buy a dad. And now we have babu abaya was so now one bema dance son or whatever. From Swana. Boniana. Last question we busa ya son yeba will say ya mamre. And so my entity and son you would our you. What can I say am pane manijism kesi am pabibre. Brago. Adia back with danity. A people so a man penny for a papa penny far or more bushian a woman temo a was some patamu. Ewo futu ni akwankyera omode ede edema mmobuno ansa na owura ware mu enti se wo kura na bro no ana bia mobro bragora na wo ya abaya se wo kofanyi sen ansa na obra ai ba go bra no abura etwa wosu teni atete amamere ede ekire tira mbanfo se tete obi ka tete obi ede ekire si etwa wosu a ya de wo set examples maya abru panyin fie so mo nko ye wo ye de wo ye ni bi tin ye yi wo furu ko no na wo ama ye hwe so wa ba obi fi se wo hwe so ne nye de enye hwe so pa no mo bro mo ho asem ye guru mo bra no bra ye guru mo bra no ni etete wo mo ekire wo mo amamra ni amanne a ewa aware ho ene se wo wura aware mu asede aware akasa si ye de etie ani ji ewa aware mu o hawa wa aware mu senior challenges bi ba aware mu a obetimi agina na waso ano sa baya se wo kunu ni bia obetimi agina na wabo ma fie aye den aye asomdue se obasima saa so na wo ye bema na okura wodwuma na obobo ho se wo ware a banyifo wo mpatamu ho ebo tuufo saa so na wona ne woja ne wo fa no wo kwan wo fa so ekire wo sania aware sitie de e dan se omo de wo mankasa so abrabo de e de eye mfanto ho ma de wo makoma ya na enwono no e de tuufo kasa kire wo so wonya de nkomu bi ani je se me se saa tete bremu no eni ye bremu se me ye kwan wa wofo oye hwehwemu se wo ye bema e wo ba no nchi ye de e ma wo ba ko wo pese wo ye de ware saa so na wo ba no so wo wofo ko ye hwehwemu wo bema na wo se wo pe wo no chi ye de e ma wo ye ayenye aya tu ya mamre no to twene no eno ne die na ama ware bibire de egu na tete pansam ne mu hawo no aye de adoso ye tu fu se babu ni nyina ka sa kire ho se babu se tu bu ase mpere mo e wo ba ne bema na ye mo hie mo e da ka sa kire bibire ma me so ka sa kire bibire nyina e futu ni ka sa kire ne se tu bu ase kra na edin no ese hwen me wo ho bema no so se me gina pinti bre na so me dai me ba de bra o pese wo gina pinti bre na so me ba no bo mo ni na ho bembe ni fu be tufu akasa ya dai a kire wo wa jo ko fu tu o futu bone a kwa nkoko ko fie ko da dwena de wo ko mo ya wo challenge nti a pese wo tefiri wa wo fu be o papa na o mame ana wa so de panyini ana wo sofo ana panyini bia wo ni mu didi wo abrabom se wa yere no wo abrabom e fa wo hawo ne de to ne nim ntu fo nya den kasa nkyere wo de we de onamu akonya kese aba ma me no mielu se ne saa institutions ahodo nyina de ya amamre mu de enne de wo ho ma ye due to modern culture ni nyina feli ye enu ntina ya po modern ase ye boy ye ho se babuno yetu ye ho fo ni akasa akire ye ho na wo challenge wo mu aka be ye ho ko adadere se push you se ko ye saa de e kasa akire ye ho na wo beti ase ye wo se saa de we say ha me for a short time pretty e bi e be den e be ko wo beti ase saa wakoma ye den to ye saa de we ye ha me saa ba ye say nya hwe me moja bre na duro wo say de egume na bra me moja egume de makono me den e be sorry mo wura ware mu a tomre bi a me pesen ka me kunu ne me beda nanso bia na me kunu nya ready e bia na me kunu tukwan e bia na me kunu adwuma brenti wa bre ehia ma se me sua ahohyeso se oba enti ebra wo ye babu na wo kodo se wo ne be ma beda na nyame bo ho na matenka se ma ko no na mpa akono na sorry but se sabre want ni anhye wo so a nyini na wura wa we mu a ahohyeso so be den be ye de ya but se wo ye babu no na wo nya abotrekwe ni wo wura bo se oba ana be ma wura wa we mu a ahohyeso nya wo de na wo kunu pe o pe yo ba obeto obuase bra monije braide ehia no nyina de agimoni ama mo waide atom no monida so ne se banzo be fimu waide aba na yam behye ne ho ne munyam saa na sa wo ye be man so a wonya saa ho hye so ne fu mabunu mu so wo aware ye mu a to mo bia na ye konfichire onyam mai mo siesie ne ho wie no oba na so wan ha bra wo ye konfichire no wo twe oni ahwe mai ano no obo hore mai dai afre wo mo e bi nyame ya dom oto oba oyere eyem wachew oba disabra oyira fafu enya abrenyi na so oba fafu na kondo so ne oba den be dase bema won su ya ho hye so o maburu a sabra ne be ye odai ma ya nketu otwemu aba ye omo sese mo si so ozo mo hu akono otwemu a me yire de waye de watete apansa mu aba ya we de me hwe me how far be serew wo hye so o maburu ene be bua wo sabra dum amo otimi ahye wo so basa wo ye maburu no otimi ahye wo so ni wa nye ofutupa bi o ware ebremu a o ware ebremu fisi those challenges na intimi ahye wo so ada me pa cho last words isan say ebre no etia ye about 5 or 7 minutes na the last words I dey a close me start so also the last words my brother sister me pa cho find an idea also work
I think say you've said all Eda, you've said everything yeah afie na say na you make sure say between your right between take the right decision and yes na in future no it can affect you and affect your children that you bring the family that you make. It can easily affect those children too. So we should just try our best and try and do the best thing and do the right thing, and at the end of the day God will be with us.
Amen. Eda mo nyame nhyira wo yeda se bebre sister mo nyame nhyira wo yeda se bebre enuanom nyame nhyira mo nyina so se ne mo baaye Barcelona Big Youth Foundation ni enyina so no gina Kristo so aye botaye ne se babunu bia betimi prepare wo yi ama abrabo abra ye wo mo ye bra nyame pese Ghana fo mabunu wo hanyina itime so to ye ni ma ye fiti se ene ma pa bi wo kuri mo maye na sa wototo ne ma yi ana wonsa beka wantoto ne ma yi a ye ma pa bebere ne okrom a nanso be den e bebo sa wototo ne ma yi am po wo free ha no sa wo ko ba bi fofora aha ma wo fa pem papa ba bi a wo ko mitimi aye den akoto su yi tie wo ha ma wo da se babu no last Sunday of every month ye hia wo ha ti bo modern se wo be den beba nyame ya dom a 29th of March ene ye be se ye hia bi a yes Sunday enti month bia bosiada etwato no 3 o'clock 4:30 ni apon enti mesro bo modern se obeba obabu na wo haye ye ni gisem ne se da fofo ni nyina bese ahia bio ye ton sa frɛ wo sebra ye ni ha wa rembone bi enti ne wo ye say we are breaking the circle of life in big whereby we wake up in the morning, go to work, come. Those who go to African shops, they will go. Those who will go to church on Sunday, they will go. These 3 circles of life are killing us. And we need you to change it in a way that will help you. We have a lot to discuss with you. And we understand we have so many questions that needs to be answered, for which the community that we are in are not giving you the right answers and the right results. Your experiences are not helping you, but all the experiences of the youth, when gathered, we can move forward as a foundation, build on Christ, who is our leader. And we have good people like Elder Frempong, Mr. Emmanuel Joe Mensah, and the rest who are not able to be here today. And our sister Mary, Mamia is also there, and a whole lot of elders and high-ranking people who are backing us. Our rock is Jesus Christ, and He is our foundation. Our desire is for your future to be bright. So come and let us all prepare ourselves for a better future. God be with you.
Sorry, Edda, please let me say something here. You can't take God out of anything that you do on this planet Earth.
Exactly. He created it.
Yes.
You see, I'm pleading you. If somebody is saying that anything that you are saying about success, and then you bring God in, if we don't talk about God, what else can we talk about? Who else can we talk about? God is at the center of everything. So anything that you are doing, you should know that you have a better relationship with God. You should know that you know God for yourself. So that if you are doing something, you know that, yes, God doesn't want me to do this. God doesn't want me to do, or God wants me to do this. So if I know, as Edda said, if I know very well that sex before marriage is a sin, I won't sit down for somebody to come and tell me before I tell myself that I will not do it. Okay, so let us just tell ourselves that we can't take God out of anything that we do on this planet. We should put God before everything that we do, and then God will help us to do anything that we want to achieve on this planet Earth. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sister. Nyame Adomwa, a Presbyterian youth. Bosume ya edi animu ya mesero program kase bi ekoso March no, March 14 to March 15 ene inchiri. Yeso Kristo mu yie no, ni amamre papa bi ya nananom ene mpanyinfu a afimoko ede tete ye no, ye ntoto nase. Ni beso mu yie na ma ye nchiri anyera. Ni amfomo kwan. Nti ya mamre ye beso mu yie, eno so ye nim afiye mu. Edu ho aboden na efa wo ho ehyem na ye nyina yamwa babibia nkoso. Yamenka wo. Bye bye.